Hi, friend. Hey, I just want to talk to you today a little bit about patience. I don't know about you, but this is that time in this whole pandemic thing where I begin to lose my patience. And it seems to spring up in the small things. I get frustrated in the little things, not really paying much attention to the big things that I know I can't really help. I don't know about you, but there's been plenty of times when I've been impatient. I get impatient when I was a kid, right? The first day of school, anticipating meeting new friends and getting into sports activities, just the impatience there. And of course, getting out of school, wanting to graduate and be on my own and move on in life. And the impatience that I had my senior year. Maybe some of you have been through surgeries where you're in the hospital and you're impatiently waiting. Your patience is getting very, very thin, and you're waiting for the doctor to come. I remember one time I was in the hospital for 2 weeks before they could actually do a surgery that they needed to do on my inside. And so I waited there, and in that bed, killed time for about 2 weeks. Man, I was impatient. Patience is not easy. But it's not a new thing to be impatient either. Listen to what the psalmist wrote. In Psalm 130, the psalmist writes this. He says, I wait for the Lord, my soul waits, and in his word I hope. You know, there is always hope in our struggle. There's always hope when it comes to our patience. It's so easy to be discouraged today by the things that are going on around us. But what's great is we can have hope in all that is happening, knowing that, number one, God has a plan. My plan is to prosper you and give you hope and a future, Jesus tells us in Jeremiah. And his plan is always a good plan. God wills to work good in my life. To those who love him, everything we do is built around him doing good through us. We're the hands and the feet that God allows to do the good. So God always has a plan. God's plan is always good. And thirdly, God's plan always comes to an end. We know ultimately God's plan ends with the end of time. But even in today, even in this moment, we can plan on this whole thing coming to an end. And we'll be able to look back and say, what did I learn about myself? What did I learn about patience? What did I learn about God providing hope in the midst of a time when there's not much hope? Well, today when you get up and today when you go about your life, I hope you're able to say, man, this is wearing on me, but there is hope in Jesus. My hope doesn't lie in somebody announcing that the restaurant's going to be open or that I can go back to church on Sunday morning, but my hope lies in the Lord. I hope that today you'll share that hope with those that come across your path, whether it's by text or phone, people you know, people in your home. Share your hope in Christ with them. Don't be a stranger. We'll see you real soon.